Hey everyone. All right. Can you see my presenter or presentation? Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm Kenzie with Three Gun Kenzie. And so I can't follow Josh's presentation or edit it that fast. So um, I have the problem right now is that gun owners in America are not trained. And if they are, they're not trained by a professional. It could be family or friends. One of the things, and this is why it matters in Florida, whether you're a gun owner or not all states require this formal training to receive a concealed carry permit. Why that matters in Florida is we're surrounded by Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. Reciprocity rules allow them to go get their permit with zero training, zero instruction. They go down, they pick it up, and they can come carry into Florida. So when I think about highly trained people, these typically don't come to mind. Also, the other problem is that people don't know where or from whom to seek proper training. So they don't know what questions to ask of their instructors, whether or not they're certified, if they actually practice what they preach, and that kind of thing. And then the biggest thing, obviously, I am a female. So women being taught by only men is actually a huge issue because women's bodies are not the same. How we carry is not the same. And so I'm trying to tackle all of these things kind of at once. So what's my solution? Three Gun Kenzie is for anyone, no matter what age, gender, or demographic, to learn how to be a safe and responsible firearm owner. Actually, some people that are on the call today is really cool. I've taught people that have a military background, law enforcement background. I've taught teenagers, a lot of females, different backgrounds, like I said, so there's no one size fits all. My target market obviously would be the female firearm owners, especially right now when we've seen the largest sales growth of firearms in the entire trackable history of guns. And the number for female firearm owners is increasing exponentially every year. My second target market is anyone looking to get into competitive shooting. And I'll share about that in just a second. And then lastly, anyone from 21 to 50 years old wanting to learn how to shoot is probably my target market. That's who I reach the most of. Surprisingly too, it's been half and half on male and female, which is really neat. But I have no limits on who can come. So who am I? I shoot 50,000 rounds per year, whether it's shotgun, rifle, or pistol. I'm probably traveling about 40 weekends out of the year right now for competitions. And then when I'm not, I'm teaching. In the past year, and I know it seems like a small number, but I'm doing classes about once a month now, I've certified 50 new concealed carry weapons permit holder. And this is not even including the other events that I do. This is a harder number to reach. So I've brought in my lifetime, probably since 2015, 23 new competitive shooters to Glock matches, U.S. Practical Shooting Association, 3-gun, 2-gun, outlaw, you name it, I've taught it. I even have a PRS shooter that I've brought into the realm, which is cool. I am an official partner for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, and that's really important if you don't have insurance. I've been able to partner with them. They come out to my classes and teach. I'm very, very certified. I'm looking to get more certifications as well. So the National Range Officer Institute has certified me as a Chief Range Officer. The NRA has certified me as a pistol instructor and range safety officer. And I have some incredible sponsors that back me up for everything, provide me guns and gear, which is amazing because I'm able to teach classes with their stuff. My why, and this is where I got started, and this is why I care so much. I wanted to share a story. She's actually on the call, I believe. My friend and I went to a gun store just recently, 2 weeks ago. I knew exactly what I was looking for, a double action revolver with an exposed hammer so that I could teach how to lower the hammer with the trigger pull. And I also was looking for a Walther CCP, a specific pistol that I had contacted the manufacturer about that they didn't have in stock because of COVID. So I went into the store and I found both, a revolver and I found the pistol I'd been looking for, and I was so excited. So my friend and I were talking, I was like, I don't know whether or not I should buy both or should I stick to my budget and buy the one, right? Well, out of nowhere, a man came, put his arm up against the wall, leaned in, and said, well, my old lady can't handle a revolver. You ladies shouldn't buy that. You should get the pistol. Didn't work there, didn't know him, didn't know what to do. Women are a target, nonstop. Couple days later, same friend that I was with went in to buy ammo, and a gentleman told her that 5.56 was the same thing as 2.23. Not true. Different barrels, different ammunition. One size does not go back and forth. So I wanted to bring that up because we are a target for people with unsolicited advice, and it's very frustrating when I probably shoot more and I'm more educated than most of the people out there. This picture here is from 2011. After work one day by a coworker, I was assaulted, ended up in the ER, and ended up getting stitches and a scar in my ear that I still have today. It happens all the time. I think 1 in 4 women is a statistic for domestic abuse. And my last why that I just wanted to share, and I brought up some highlights. I had a break-in on a Wednesday night in Tallahassee when I lived alone. The person coming in was a convicted felon. And the police took 6 minutes to respond to the call, or 8 minutes. The police let him go on a trespassing warning. Didn't sleep that night. I had also called my friends who worked at the shooting range, and they arrived before the police did. I need firearms, and here's my life passion. So because of all of the things that happened to me, I'm very grateful for this. I get to share my love of firearms with a lot of people. I host girls' days. I do CCW classes. I bring new hunters as well. So I'm very, very big on conservation, and I shoot a lot of matches. And so what's holding me back to end this is a couple of things. Shooting ranges right now, especially in Florida, I can travel, I have firearms and can go anywhere. I don't know how to develop a relationship with firearms from calling them, emailing them, not really sure how to do that and say, hey, you know, I'm an outside instructor that would love to have a class, and I have friends in different places that would love to have me. Well, they're also kind of preventing me from coming because they have their own instructors and they don't want outside instructors and they don't know me. I'm also very young for the industry. I haven't been teaching for very long, but I've been shooting since I was a kid. So people perceive me as just a young gal, not really knowing my background, they assume. I'm struggling with educating gun owners that not all instructors are equal, and reaching those gun owners too, because Facebook and other platforms block me from advertising. It's word of mouth, or it's through the range that I teach at now. And then lastly, competitors are watering down the market by pricing themselves and having poor classes with non-real fire, live fire, shooting into water buckets, shooting into walls, shooting suppressed 22s. They're not preparing these students for real life scenarios. So that's a bit me. I know that's a brief overview, but if you have any questions, love to hear them.
Awesome job. Great job.